नमस्कार. अर्जुना समत्व चित्ताचे, तेची सार जाण योगाचे, जेथ मन आणि बुद्धीचे ऐक्य आथी. 39th Ovi, it is taken from 2nd chapter of Gita, 273rd Ovi. It is based on 49th and 50th verse of 2nd chapter of Gita. दूरेण ह्यवरम कर्म बुद्धि योगा धनंजय बुद्धो शरणमन्विच्छ कृपणः फलहेतवः. बुद्धियुक्तो जहातीह उभे सुकृत दुष्कृते तस्मात् योगाय युज्यस्व योगः कर्मसु कौशलम. This verse wants to tell us, in fact, expressing that whichever work you do it with full devotion, having your brain, body, soul, everything, mind as well, devoted to God, and do not expect anything from it. You just have to do your work. Don't think about good or bad and all this. You already have thought over it. Then you are doing sarasar vichar, vivek buddhi. You do all this thing in advance and then you do the work. While doing work, you should not think all this nonsense or all the nonsense or the sense, both. He's trying to say, because papa punya. Papa means nonsense, punya means sense, sensible work. And nonsense work is for the non-sensible work is there. Okay? So you have to go beyond all these things. Another side of the story is, in India, the public knows what is good and bad. Your mind knows what is good and bad. Shastras means all the books knows what is good and bad. Your mind and brain also knows what is good and bad. Your experience and others' experience also know what is good and bad. And so after thinking all these things, all these sides, when you are doing some work, because you have passed through all these stages, and whatever work you are doing, it by becoming one with the God, by focusing your mind, body and soul, you should do the work. It will be work is worship. Once what happened? In the class, some case study was given. We are management teacher, for example. So one of the students said, "Sir, mind is thinking in this direction and brain is thinking in that direction." It means heart is not allowing us to do this thing. Brain is saying this is right. In that situation, what could be the decision? So I said in one sentence, that abides the law, rules and regulations, that which doesn't harm a single person. Is it? Yes. Then they took proper decision. They went on to write down the case solution, whatever it may be. Okay. Now coming to this, अर्जुना समत्व चित्ताचे, तेची सार जाण योगाचे, जेथ मन आणि बुद्धीचे ऐक्य आथे. So Arjun, please keep your mind, body and soul at samatva level. You should be able to see God everywhere you are doing work is worship. So that your mind and brain should go in unison with your soul, your body, mind, brain and soul and everything. And you, whatever you perform, that becomes work is worship. It should not happen like 180 degrees. Mind is going this side and on north side, and brain is going on the south side. No, it should not happen. Sometimes what happened, once one more thing has happened. Somebody said this, somebody said this, somebody said this, somebody said this, and then like jalebi, convolute was created. So what is the solution? I said, just throw that convolute out and come out of that. It happens in life. You are not coming out of that convolute. Every time you enter into that, you get trapped. A vicious cycle, a vicious circle is created. Just come out of that. Don't get entangled into bad things, bad habits, and you should not do apeyapan, abhaksha. Do not eat those things which are not, should not be eaten. Should not speak what is not required, should not drink what is not required, should not see what is not prescribed by the Shastras and in life. That is accepted. That is the fundamental of all the Paramartha. Okay? And after that he is speaking. You should keep your mind, body and soul unison with the God. With 2% you can live the whole life. In fact, 98% you give with the God, and devote everything towards God. Then 24/7 you will be able to perform work is worship. Your work will be God's work, and God's work will be your work only. A beautiful life that will be. And if everybody lives like that, Swananda Bodhpatan, Anandavan Bhuvan, Ram Rajya, beyond sustainable development, supreme development goal. Human beings should be supreme. So supreme development goals will be there. All will be living a supreme life, enlightened life, self-governance, self-enlightenment, self-satisfaction. Everybody living such a beautiful life. It is possible. He has given in Pasadan that if everybody lives life like that, that's what the world he wants. He wanted Dnyaneshwari Maharaj. So let us try to live such a beautiful life, 24/7 throughout our life. And let us fulfill the wishes of Dnyaneshwari Maharaj. Thank you very much.